This is Roger Neal with the Event Center where this afternoon the Binghamton Bearcats men's basketball team opened up their season against Marist, the Red Foxes. What a game it was. The Bearcats trailed at the half by 11, battled back, and the game went into overtime. Let's pick up some of the highlights. The action called by ESPN3's Tim Hyman.
Cubbage played more than 30 minutes a game last year. Brenton Mills knocks down a tray.
It's gonna take him some time to get acclimated back to the college game, but he'll get there, and in due time, when he gets there, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Second one from deep for Ricardo Wright. Pronto to the corner. Cubbage got it. 3-ball from Michael Cubbage. A stop followed by a run. Cutter, Tinsley, what a feed from Mills. Timeout, John Dunn.
Great job by Brenton Mills to find a cutting Tinsley, and Coach Dunn doesn't like it. He wants to talk it over. Pretty open on the high post.
Brenton Mills wasting no time. He's got 8 points today.
A little bit more up-tempo than they normally would, and Binghamton isn't.
Helmerson, good, a 3-ball.
Now, if you're Binghamton, that's what you got to do. Push it and get into early offense and spot up and get open quickly.
Iron, mid-range Mills. 15 points for Brenton Mills.
Boy, 40.
Bruce with the left-handed finish. It's a clean slate in Binghamton.
Every time he shoots it.
Bell with the rebuttal.
Yeah, good answer.
Bruce kept it alive. Helmerson, good.
Yeah, they don't have to now. It's a one-possession game.
Bruce slams it home. 1-point game.
Oh, watch opposite corner now. A little back screen for Helmerson on the far corner.
Tinsley got to get it in. Bertram, overtime coming up. Tyler Bertram.
Oh, babe, they're going to say that they didn't get it off. This is going to be close.
And now a chance to take their first lead. Binghamton has not enjoyed a lead at any point today. Mills, can he change it? He can. Bruce, the footwork and the finish. And Bruce hands it right off to Bell. He tried to save it, but instead the Red Foxes hold on and win their season opener.
Well, I thought going into it, it was just going to be a starting point, whatever that was, whether we won by 20, lost by 20, it just was nice to get out there and try to start to put your group together. I think we haven't had a lot of practices, so we have a lot of new faces and guys that, for Thomas, who hasn't played in a while, and a guy like Tyler Bertram, who, redshirted his first year at Charlotte and didn't play much last year. He hasn't played in 2 years. So we had 2 guys in the starting lineup that really hadn't played in a meaningful minute in 2 years. So it was, and you would have liked to have more prep, but it's just going to be that kind of year. So you can't, there's no excuses. You just have to, whenever you're healthy and you have games on your schedule, you have to be ready to play them. We were really sluggish in the first half, certainly just trying to figure out, their ball screen coverages bothered us, and, guys were just nervous, I really believe. And then we settled in. I was proud of the way we, came back and were able to put the game into overtime. We played a much, much better second half, and hopefully a sign of things to come. Yeah, you have to remember, Thomas was coming off a hand injury where he was out for a month, and then George didn't practice this week because he pulled his hamstring on Monday, so he didn't practice most of the week. So with Thomas just coming back and George not practicing, those guys had never played together. As crazy, as crazy as it sounds, we had guys. We started a group today that had never played together, even in practice. So as far as any live possessions. So I do think that we settled in, and I saw some really good things and things we can build off in the second half. An advantage to getting right back out there, and I think we were playing, pretty well coming down the stretch of the game, and, started to settle in a little bit. So it is nice to get right back out there. But I don't know, like it's certainly unique. It's not ideal, because I think sometimes those second games might be sloppy with fatigue and those type of things. But especially when teams haven't had a ton of prep to the season. But we want to get the games in. We're both testing 3 times a week. We've both tested negative all 3 times, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it gives you the weekend to play. And hopefully we'll get out there tomorrow and just get more. We just need to keep seeing possessions. I think that's something that's important. You don't know how many games you're going to play this season. You don't know how many games are going to be canceled. So when you are healthy, you have to get out there and continue to try to develop.
And so quite a game for the Binghamton Bearcats in the opener, but just not quite enough. Again, going into overtime before falling to Marist. The final score 68-65. In 3 meetings, the Bearcats have a 2-1 record against Marist. They'll square off Sunday afternoon at 4 with television coverage on ESPN+. For the Bearcats, top gun, Brenton Mills with 20 points. Thomas Bruce in his return to the Bearcat lineup after an absence of a couple of years, 14 points and 10 rebounds. And Alkin Helmerson ended up double figures with 11. Again, the Bearcats next in action, matching up at Marist Sunday at 4. A report brought to you by NYSEG, New York State Electric and Gas. NYSEG, feel the power with Binghamton Bearcats basketball. I'm Roger Neal with a wrap-up from the Event Center.